I know your guys was waiting for this topic. I know you was. I know you was. But that's why I'm about to hit you with this topic right now. Right now, while I got the time. I'm about to be out and about in the door, and I apologize for that. I didn't drop it when I supposed to have dropped it, but there's a reason why I didn't drop it, because there was other topics that I wanted to talk about, and there was really, really major topics that I wanted to talk about. But this topic also is a good, really, really good one. This is just basically to bring awareness to us. And and the reason why I want to talk about this topic, I'm gonna show a video. This is from Instagram, and then I'm gonna elaborate on this topic. Right? Give me a second. Let me I'm gonna definitely show this video. Yeah, this is some really, really good information. Really, really good.
You got to be a different type of nigga to get up and sit in the crib all fucking day knowing damn well you don't got no job, no money, no whip, no nothing. If you don't get your ass up and go outside and find a hustle or something, it's too much ways to make money out here for you to just be some broke ass nigga. And I ain't talking about the niggas that's going through hard times. Everybody go through hard times. I'm talking about you niggas that just sit in the house all fucking day. Go touch grass, nigga. Go get some sunlight. Go get a hustle. Find you a fucking job or something, nigga. And then these be the same type of niggas that be like, oh, it's all going to come together. Don't worry about it. It's all going to work out. God got us. God only got people who work for themselves. God only look out for people who doing the work. Not niggas that just get up and sit in the crib for 10, 11, 12 hours and do nothing. You a different type of nigga, bro. You niggas scare me. You know damn well you don't got no money. You don't got no hustle. And you ain't where you want to be in life. And you got the nerve to sit your ass in the house for 10, 11, 12 hours and not do nothing to try to improve yourself? Get your shit together, bro. Wake the fuck up. You grown as hell. I love your soul. You got...
Yeah, I wanted to basically say that I didn't have to bleep to basically to block out and delete all of those cursings and calling each other niggas and all this other terminology which we use to degrade each other, right? But we see that we degrade each other each and every day by doing these acts, by trapping on a corner, and by doing these certain things, man, for sneakers and wears and Don Julio, and for smoking weed. Like, you gotta have motion with your life. You gotta have motion about your life, man. I mean, to sit there for all these hours and watch other people's go get to it, and to sit there, right, and seeing people work while you trapped there, that don't bother you? That don't bother you? That doesn't bother you? I mean, it'll bother me. It'll bother me seeing a man and a woman going there every day to work, and I'm sitting there, and my job is to be a pharmaceutical rep inside my neighborhood, selling goods, selling any and everything what people need. And it's not a good thing, it's a bad thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to have motion and movement by yourself. And then on top of it, I know a lot of people, they do a lot of bad, right? And then they say, you know what? God is good. How God is good and you're doing evil? How God is good and you're stealing? How God is good and you're contributing to other people being murdered and dying and being high and drunk? How is he good in that process? God is not good and you doing evil. You don't want to have motion and movement by yourself, right? He only have those that have motion and movement by themselves. And even with that, he'll give you a hard time. He'll give you a hard time. Even with that, you'll have motion and movement by yourself. You'll still have a great deal of hardship. He's not just gonna give it to you like that. You gotta shake and move, because your body needs to be trained. Your thoughts need to be trained. Your mind needs to be trained. Your guidance needs to be trained. Your information needs to be trained to do the right thing. And it's not gonna take overnight to change you. It's not gonna take overnight to change you. God only got those, the Almighty only got those that got themselves and realize that they need to push themselves further and further in order to make it happen. How can you just sit home or sit anywhere for all these hours and say You know what? The Almighty got us. He don't got you. He got those, right? That's babies and those that's mentally disabled and those that disabled. He got those. Those he got. But for you that don't have a disability, you don't have nothing going on with yourself, you don't have anything, no medical problems, nothing. Nothing. You sitting there saying that the Almighty got you. No, he don't got you. You on your own. You don't realize that. You are on your own. Because this is decisions that you're making. These are decisions that you're making. And you know what? He's going to leave you on your own, because I know for sure countless of time you've seen people walking past you with uniforms. You've seen people working all around you. You've seen people with motion and movement all around you. But you refuse to stay right there and sit there and be a pharmaceutical rep outside in the street selling goods and selling bad things to people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to have motion and movement. The Creator don't got anybody that don't have motion and movement by themselves, and that realize and recognize that they supposed to be getting up and going to work and work for a living. This is an actual true facts. How you doing? Good morning. This is an actual true facts, man. You know, and these things is really, really important. You know why these things are really, really important? Because it builds a better character about yourself. It builds a better character about you, and it would strengthen you in a time of difficulties. Learning how to work and hustle and move. If that's not enough money for you, get 2 jobs. Get 2 jobs. Now, I like to say again, I don't recommend, the video that I show, the cursing and calling each other niggas and out our names. These are degrading terminologies that we should not do. How you doing, Kitty? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? So, man, yeah, man. The Creator only got those that got themselves. The Creator only got those that got themselves. The Almighty Lord got those that got themselves. You understand what I'm saying? That have motion and movement, that don't have disabilities, that is forced to stay in their house. You understand what I'm saying? So that is an actual true fact. And we must uplift ourselves, man. I know that sometimes we be caught up, and these are spells upon us, and curses, spells and curses. So you have to break these spells and curses that's upon you. While you sitting in one spot, for 8 hours, 10 hours, hours upon hours. You can be going to work on the train, on the buses, getting to it with 2 jobs. So, I encourage us to uplift ourselves. I encourage us to push ourselves. Yes. Do it before it does you. Do it before it do you. And when it do, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. Trust you me. You're going to get locked up. You're going to have to work, and you're going to have to program. You're going to have to work, and you're going to have to program. You're going to have to do something. They're not going to let you lay up. So you'd rather work in jail and do hard labor in jail instead of doing hard labor in the street. It makes no sense. See how backward that is? You see how backward that is? So you'd rather go to school and work in jail than rather be in the street and work out here in the street where you can make a lot of money out here, feed yourself and your family and everybody and all your loved ones. That makes sense to me. I would do that. And I know from there, I know that the Almighty has me because I'm pushing forth. Of course, it's going to be odds against you. It ain't going to be easy. Look how much things that you did. The pain and suffering. The selling the stuff in our neighborhoods or whatever you're doing. You gotta eradicate that out of your life. You gotta eradicate that. So make a choice. It's your choice. And the choice that you should choose, if you want God to have you, is to have motion and movement about yourself. Have motion and movement and push yourself. The Almighty only got those that got themselves. If you get up and you going to work each and every day and you trying to get a job, Somewhere down the line, he's going to help you. He's going to push it through. He's going to open it up so you can get that job, so you can feed your loved ones and feed yourself. This is an actual true facts. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. I appreciate it. You know, so this is his wake-up call. This is just a wake-up call. I love y'all. Peace, 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 peace.